Hi everybody, this is Rosie from Rosie's Beautiful Mosaics, and today I'm sealing the tess within my water bowl so that it can be used underwater. Many people have been telling us not to use our Bunnings tiles or indoor tiles underwater or outside because they're porous and water can get in them, they can deteriorate, and also if it then freezes while it's got water inside it, it can crack. So it's quite a problem. And that's true unless your tiles are sealed. So what I'm doing today is I'm actually sealing my tiles so that they can be used underwater. And how we do that is with our ornament sealer. Or again, this is not about brands, so whatever sealer you've used to seal the water bowl inside and out, you can also use to seal the tiles. Now, you don't need to do this if the tiles are glass or if they're pool tiles, but if they're ceramic and are not pool tiles, then you definitely need to do it. So what I do is I give my bottle a good shake and I decant it, pour it into the water bowl itself. Now with this bowl, these top tiles are actually pool tiles, so I don't need to cover them with sealer. But if they were not, and they were a tile that needed sealing, I would use my paintbrush, dip it in, and I would paint a lot of the liquid on the top of the tile and down the sides and get my paintbrush in to protect those tiles as well. Then once it's been in here for a minute or two and it's had a chance to soak in, I'm then going to decant it into my next bowl that I'm doing. I'll just bring that over a little bit. Like this. Now, I'm just pouring it in as I realise, there we go. So you can see how that has now gone into the bowl below it. I'll just give it a bit of a twist and a turn, and the reason I'm doing that is I've got lots of different shapes in here and I could end up with a little bit of the fluid stuck in there that I don't want. Right, there we go. Then I get my trusty Chux cloth, just wipe the edge where it's dripped, and as you can see when you have a look at it, I hope it comes through on the video, there's some sealer on top of the tile. Now, because the sealer, when it is on something that's not porous, like the glazing, creates a coating that's a bit fuzzy, so it's a bit opaque and it's milky and not very nice, I wipe the tiles with my Chux cloth to remove it. So I've used one Chux cloth to remove the obvious, and I get a nice dry one to then go over it again. You can use paper towels, it doesn't really matter. A sponge is fine as well. And there we go. I've removed that all from the top, so it's pretty simple. And I'm now ready to decant this into my next bowl and then clean this one up. So it is quite literally that simple. If you're doing a mosaic where it's 99% glass and you've got one or two ceramic pieces in, you can pop some into some of your sealer into a container and just place the piece in it and do similar. If you've got a 3D sculpture that you're trying to do it with, you can put some into a bucket or a larger container of that and roll it through. And of course, if you've got something that's flat, you can pour this into a tray and just place it onto it like that. Don't forget to clean it off afterwards. When I've finished, I've got quite a lot of sealer to get back into my bottle. So what I'll do is I'll pour it into my container and then use my funnel to get it back into the bottle, so you're not wasting anything, which is really important. So can you use indoor tiles outside? Yes, you can. Can you use indoor tiles underwater? Yes, you can. What you need to do is ensure that they're properly sealed. If they're properly sealed, you should be fine. All right, everyone, I hope that helps. Have an awesome day. Thanks.